For all integers n, the function f is defined by f of n equals a to the n, where a is a constant. What is the value of f of 1? Well, notice that f of 1 would equal a to the 1, which is just a. So really what they're asking for in this question is, what is the value of that constant? So we're told in statement number 1 that f of 2 equals 100. Well, what that means is that a to the power of 2 equals 100. Well, could we find a if we know that a squared is 100? Now, naively, you might say a, of course, has to be 10. But we have to be very careful here. Whenever we have a variable squared, we have to remember that when we take a square root, what we get is a plus or minus. And the reason we get a plus or minus is that negative 10 squared is 100, and 10 squared, positive 10 squared, is also 100. So knowing that a squared is 100 does not give us a unique value for a. A could be positive or negative. And because there are two choices, because we have not determined a unique value, this statement by itself is insufficient. So now forget about statement number 1. Statement number 2 tells us that f of 3 equals negative 1,000. And so now I know that a cubed equals negative 1,000. Well, unlike squaring, with a cube, if you cube a negative, you get a negative. If you cube a positive, you get a positive. So the fact that a cubed is negative tells us that a has to be negative. And in fact, here, a would be negative 10. So this is sufficient to determine a unique value of a. Statement number 2 is sufficient. Well, 1 is sufficient, 1 is insufficient, 2 is sufficient. That is answer choice B.